blurred culture continues to thrive. A dark, unknowing threat begins to grow, taking over communities across the globe. The villainous team known as Culture Vulture lands at the front door of blurred culture, demanding ownership of this beautiful world, wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction every step of the way. And with all hope lost, and the culture on the brinks of being overran, Deuces, the Yaness of podcasting, Bacardi Sensei, the master of branding, and Didge, the technical tactician, collectively known as Geekset, has emerged once again to help blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. Tune in as Geekset curates the culture, celebrates our heroes, start the discussion on important topics, and take this culture to new, legendary heights that the world can be proud of. Geekset, do what you love and love what you do.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei.
What the fuck is good? Happy New Year and happy Black History motherfucking month!
Hey, man, it's Happy Black History Month for the show. And as always, I got my man Didge.
What is happening, people? Happy Black History Month. Welcome back to the motherfucking podcast.
Hey,
Welcome back to the motherfucking podcast.
We took like about a month and a half off.
Man, we ain't never
That was
took
the
a break
longest
that
break.
long.
Yeah, we've been gone
That was
for
the
a minute.
longest
We've
break.
been gone for a minute.
But like this break was a little bit different because we wanted to do our full remodeling of the set. So we kind of changed some things around. We got, you know what I'm saying?
Things around.
We changed some things around.
Undersell the shit out of this.
And
I'm
yeah,
tired
man, we
still.
here, man.
Right.
We here, man. We got the new setup, man. What y'all think of that new set, man? Yeah, let us know. I'm gonna keep that up for a minute, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? But like, hey, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. This year started off and things started just feeling good about this year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody, like I said, we're actually in February, so we, like I said,
which is insane.
Nobody
January
knew what we
flew.
were doing. January, I feel like, I don't think it, boy.
January was like, for me, I don't know what to tell y'all. January,
a snowstorm.
January was
like, nigga, I felt like we was definitely in it was two halves of that motherfucker.
January felt like it was 1, 2 February.
Did you shovel any snow?
I did.
You did shovel any snow?
Yeah.
So you dealt with that day.
Yes.
And you said
January felt like it was.
January felt like it was forever. January
January
felt like 2 months. I was like, I for sure thought we was in March.
like everything
Y'all,
they said, I believe was true. Like everything.
Yeah.
So like,
Joe wanted to see our. We gonna have more. Like I said, this
We
first
got
day
a full
production.
studio walkthrough coming through.
Yep, we got more. Y'all got to see our
like
background.
I said, we still adding stuff. You know, this is set 1.0. Like by the time we done, it's gonna be like 4.0 when you really see the full fledged of everything.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, and this is one of our, like, usually with our remodeling or what we do is just like a lot of moving things around, hanging things up. But this was the first one that we went out, got carpet.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Like the videos that we got, like we got some behind the scenes of the video. Like we got the. I said personally that I feel like that we're in this like fishbowl. Like if you really think of like them old school fish bowls with like the blue whatever kind of water floor and.
Yep.
It don't feel as like the blue don't feel as vibrant anymore.
Yeah.
Like when we first bought it, I don't know if it's just because I'm already used to it. But when you
Because
first bought it, that blue was bright.
It's the true blue. That's what we call it. Right now it's the true blue, and then our wall color is azalea leaf blue. You know what I'm saying?
You know
what I'm saying?
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. It gives a very. I already said earlier. If y'all was earlier before we started, I said we look real safe now. We look like some real safe niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just being real honest with y'all, like we.
See, that's why I can't wait to do the full thing, because there is some cool stuff behind us. There's a lightsaber behind us. Obviously, you got the Iron Man helmet. You got the Mandalorian helmet. I think that's Captain Phasma to be specific.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice that.
There is a lot of cool stuff that I can't wait for everybody to see.
Yo, hey, shout out to Bold for even noticing this, but he was like, Bacardi and Didge switching spots fucked them up, and I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh yeah, Didge usually is on my right side, and Bacardi usually is on the left.
Because if you think about it the way, if you turn it, because remember, we're also flipped completely.
Hey, shout out for him even noticing that. Like, yo,
You know what? This is the first time I actually got space. I used to always be against the wall.
I mean, we were both against the wall. It was a thin room in there.
Cause you got the light and everything on you. Like I used to have all the dim wall lights.
I mean, don't worry. We get another light over there. We get another light over there.
Well,
Don't worry.
I came in sweet this time. I get the feeling for the one time.
Hey, man.
I get the feeling for the one time. I didn't know this nigga had this much room back here. This nigga was paying for real good real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was right against the wall too. Don't act like we weren't
but
both.
we didn't have no light on your side because you was like, I got your table right here.
I had that light.
Dog, you never like to do that. I look like to do that. I used to be cooking, dog.
I don't feel too much with this one.
Nigga, we in a big ass room down. We outside. You know what I'm saying?
You see it, Swiper, new studio, who this?
You know what I'm saying?
This? You know what I'm saying?
So like, yeah, so it's like, man, I just feel like we put that time in, you know what I'm saying? We restored the table, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. We did a lot of new
HGTV,
Like-
Geekset
Did you say
Studio.
HD?
HGTV.
I heard D, and I'm like, dog, that high
definitely
definition.
on some tools. Like I said, we definitely on some
On some
tool
tool
time.
time?
Like y'all can't even see. Like I said, when we do the real walkthrough and you see the stuff that we've actually like, we're putting a drop ceiling in to the studio, like the things just to kind of bring the sound in, like that. Thanks to Didge, you know what I'm saying? Like so, it's like when you see the studio. That walkthrough, like y'all just seeing a set. This is just one set.
And then,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and then like I said, we got Doug here now. You know what I'm saying? We got Hollywood Trip in the building, man. He's
We gotta
get producer Cam so that way it can just.
But you know what I'm saying? Like so,
we gonna have that.
now you ain't gotta worry about Didge doing this. You know what I'm saying? Didge can focus.
He gotta make sure you don't hit the buttons though. Like he gotta be. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we'll get him on there.
You ain't gonna be on your phone, boy.
But also, we can't because I wasn't great at the buttons.
That's what I'm saying. We need somebody.
But now he will be.
We need somebody who know prime, like real estate time. Like, all right.
You had a lot to do. We worried about the buttons.
I
worried
was
about
trying to be in the
sound.
conversation. I'm like, yeah, you know how funny, hit it late.
This
Like,
is your time to shine without saying words. They can be like, oh, Doug over there bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They can say Dean says so great. You like, boo, nigga. Like,
hey, don't hit boo. Don't hit boo on me.
that's how you speak to us over there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man, hey, man, like I'm just excited that we're up in production.
Two of these.
Like, cause like this is our, this is like what we're calling our one of our flex years because we kind of talked about some of the stuff behind the scenes. I mean, you guys, if you haven't get a chance to check over, but swing over to SwaysUniverse.com, you'll see a whole Geekset section.
we trying to make some money.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
You'll
You
see
go
a whole
over there.
Geekset section.
Look under shows.
Under shows because you know what I'm saying, we doing more with Sway and them. We got a lot of stuff that's gonna be coming, so you're gonna be seeing a lot more blurs on Sway's Universe. So I'm excited about that. A lot more.
I'm talking about a lot more.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot more.
And you know, with us, you know, our goal always is to amplify and uplift. So that's what we're going to be using. A lot of our platform is to highlight and showcase a lot of this culture that we love so much. So I'm excited about that shit, man, because it just, you know what I'm saying, being able to bring blurs into more spaces, man.
I mean, that's and also we have to let everybody know, you know, we are in the top of the year, you know, of the documentary. As you guys know, last year we kind of wrapped up with y'all from our convention. So you know, this year starts. This starts the second arc of the documentary where we do all the
season
good
2
shit.
of documentary work.
Season 2, this season 2 work. You know what I'm saying? We do all the good things.
Yep,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
the backing behind it is picking up, so we're getting more people that's interested in helping out. We got a big ass campaign that we're going to be doing and everything like that. We're going to definitely have a lot more stuff to, you know what I'm saying, to utilize to y'all. You see, I got a black merch sweater on. Black Geek sweater on. You know what I'm saying?
I got a black merch.
I got a black merch.
I said black merch. I mean, support black. You know what I'm saying? Support black merch.
I know y'all. You see the hat up here. You know what I'm saying?
rapping.
See a hat somewhere over here, right here. You know what I'm saying? So like, we got some stuff that we're gonna be giving y'all to rep. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can get this doc out. The stuff that we got already, looking at the footage, like just going at. Man, yo, we are really showing the culture, and that's what I love. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's an interesting doc because so much of that we were in the moment, so you're not seeing all of it.
Yeah,
but to look back at the footage is like, damn, this happened, this happened, that happened. And it's I can't wait for you guys to see it. Wait for you guys to see it all put together.
Yeah.
The trailer was just a taste.
And I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, like, what I love about us being our second art, because all of those behind the scene moments, us being in a moment. That's finna happen now again, though.
Right.
But we finna do that with some of your favorite, you know what I'm saying, people that y'all have seen on TV and movies. Like, we finna literally be out there. Instead of just being out in conventions, we finna just be in people's actual personal spaces and talking to people and really, like, being more like how we really are every day.
Yeah.
And I think that's been what I've been extremely excited for, is to get out actually with the, like, let's go, let me come to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm waiting to have that where we do that interview with somebody, like, you know what? I like y'all. I need y'all to come to actually see my setup.
Chris flexing right now with something.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I want to hear about that.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear about that.
Man, oh yeah, I'm here for that.
But one thing I want to talk about what we've been up to, right?
Okay.
Because it's been a month and a half since anybody really heard from us, and you've probably seen a little bits and everything like that. I want to start with one thing that I had a hand in that I'm just like excited about that, and during this month and a half is that I played a key part in helping KevOnStage get introduced to this anime journey.
Okay.
And I feel like with, like, you know what I'm saying, within this month and a half, just seeing so many of his, like, his growth into he embraced
crazy.
it. He's
going crazy.
And to know that I had hands in, you know what I'm saying, being a part of that, like, bro, that's been really dope.
It's really
been
hilarious.
really dope.
I think it's really funny too, because you don't really see a lot of. I mean, shout out to Roxy and everything, but there's not a lot of comedians that's even really in that the anime, like, really as a comedian. So like, the fact that he's already an all around comedian, and he's taking what we already enjoy, like the part of anime, and really just doing black comedy with it. Is like, that's already, like, you really got to respect for it now. If you I can actually do a bit with this. You
I think what's so cold about it is, you know how you are, how everybody is when they get hyper fixated on something new that they like.
Yeah.
And what's different with this one is you just see somebody who is so public.
Yeah.
Like, he's so public with his life. So you see the hyper fixation from an outsider's perspective when it's like, you can almost be like, damn, I remember when that was me.
And I think it's funnier too now too, because it's social media involved. Like, it's different from, like, and this is going back. This is going to show, you know, even in some ages, just in general, it's like putting a nigga just on something, and you just see this nigga later on in life, and you like, bro, that anime you told me about, though? Like, I remember that. But it's like, now it's just like, I told, you know, you tell Kev about this, and you just bonding your day, and you just see, like, bro, what is this content that you doing? Like, what are you doing?
It's that same thing. It's literally, like I said, it's those same situations. It's just in real time because of social media.
And what I like about it is because, you know, I had to put out a video because everybody was like, why would somebody tell Kev to do Attack on Titan first? And like I said, y'all know me, I'm not a big subscriber of the starter anime. I'm like, I've asked people questions trying to figure out
starter anime now.
Yeah, I asked people who they are, like what type of things you like, and I knew what Kev liked, so I was like, all right, this anime. But here's what I did. I didn't just say start this anime. He said what animes is like this, right? So I put my recommendations in nigga terminology. So I was like, all right, if you want somebody with somebody catching these hands, just watch Baki. I was like, you know, but he was like Attack on Titan. He was like, all right, so if you're looking for like some extreme savage stuff that's gonna be like it's gonna be like I said, extreme savage stuff that's gonna blow your mind, Attack on Titan. Then he had Demon Slayer, and I was like some beautiful ninja shit, and then
beautiful ninja shit.
But it was like that's how I'm doing my stuff. So he was like, hey, this is really helpful. So he was like, this is actually really helpful for me right now. And so he was like, and then he picked Attack on Titan. And so then, even then, when he was with Death Note, because he was like, what about Death Note? I'm like, all right. I was like, it's a psychological game of cat and mouse, but it's a murder mystery. And so he was like, all right, shit. He's like, yeah, I'm in on that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't say all shit, but he was like, I'm in on that. So like, it is stuff. Like I'm just explaining it to him in a way that he can understand.
I think it's really wild because it's like it is. I think you got to think when we think about a lot of movies that are Americanized movies, the names are kind of obvious of what the movie kind of really is. Like we do get kind of like those rare gems of like this. The name of the movie has nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? But in most cases, you kind of know what it is. Whereas like when it comes to like Japanese anime and just anime in general, some shit really just be like.
But also some shit be right in that time I got reincarnated as a slime is that time Sam got reincarnated as a slime.
But that's what I said. That anime is so cold because it's like, you know, we're just gonna really specifically tell you what we do at this time.
Or what is it? The vending machine? What was it? That time I'm magically a vending machine.
Any of the reincarnate one, they really tell you exactly what it is.
They tell you like, look, I want you to have zero questions.
Yeah.
This is what this is.
This is what this is. Because I need you to know what you get invested into.
Yes.
Like you finna you're not finna see a human being doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's finna be a vending machine.
And
Like,
the fact that he cosplayed immediately. I think that's what made with the whole Kev situation.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, bro, every anime that he's watched, he's cosplayed so far.
yeah, he definitely already got like he
He's
got hot
already
with it.
did.
He got hot with it extremely quickly, fam.
Do
Like,
you remember when you first got into anime? Did you have this same type of love? Because now I'm trying to think back how I felt when I first got into anime.
I was never ever in my life thinking about cosplaying anything.
No, I did. Because when I first got into anime, literally the first anime I watched was Dragon Ball Z. And immediately I went like, all right, I'm drawing this. I remember asking him, I wanted to be Goku for Halloween that year.
You
like,
will see.
I definitely that's the equivalent of that. I was younger, I was a kid.
Yeah.
That's literally that. Like
I always, because even for, like I said, for me, like cosplay wasn't really a thing. It was only what you gonna wear on Halloween.
Right.
So
Right.
Dragon Ball and all that wouldn't have been considered like. Nah, I always wanted to be hard. Like if I'm Halloween, I'm wearing something hard.
See, I always wanted to be ninjas. I was
about to say that too, because
I always wanted to be a
when you
ninja.
said that you gave Kev like the Demon Slayer description, I was about to say, niggas love ninjas.
Niggas
bro.
love ninjas, bro. Bro,
if it ain't any way you want to describe
that's what I
something,
said. That's what's wrong with today's youth. Today's youth don't like ninjas, but from back our age and forth, ninjas used to be the shit, bro.
Hey,
Everybody, bro.
If you was a fan of Kung Fu movies back in the days, you actually learned a little bit of discipline from Kung Fu movies. You know what I'm saying? Like about your life and shit you shouldn't be doing, because them niggas would be like, bro, you had to
have a code.
If you want like excellence,
you gotta have a code.
You gotta have a code,
bro.
You know
And then think about it, there was 3 ninjas, it was Surf Ninjas, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Power Rangers was ninjas,
right.
Bro. We love ninjas, bro.
Yeah, you put a bandana on the motherfucker.
you put a bandana.
We going crazy. Set that shit right on off. You know what I'm saying?
Ninjas was the
Hold
shit,
on,
bro.
I do want to this comment that they talking about in the chat. They were talking about the push
I appreciate it.
for pushing for black anime. I think this is something I just really want to talk about before we move forward, because there has been a lot more.
Oh,
Yeah, Viola
Davis.
Davis
I like that.
doing something too. Yeah,
I'm here for it, and I think Bold had a very good point. I need it to be written by black people. I need it to be a story, but like, you know, a lot of the time,
I think the problem of it is what I'm hoping for. Even as we're jumping more into in a lot of these spaces where creators, people that we already know and respect, are trying to jump into this area, is realize it's not catching on to the fad. Like just because you want to start doing Afro animes. That doesn't, or don't just keep doing like a Dragon Ball version. Like there's slice of life. There's just give us like we just need black. Like you can give us
just a
you
show.
Can give us an easy You're just giving us a Boondocks again, or giving us something that's just more like Hair Love and all like those
like Way of the House Husband, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's just, you know, the characters happen to be black.
Those gotta come with
like
you gotta actually love the art form. Don't do it because you think this is finna be easy money because everybody likes it.
Make a shitload of action. Because like jumping in the Marvel thing. Like we gonna just make a whole bunch of superhero movies.
Because here's the thing, I'm gonna give it out. But I've been thinking about this idea. So you know how they got the sports anime, right? And the sports anime kind of like just, you know,
to slow down.
But it's extreme. And I was thinking, a slice of life of a black dude running a food truck, a barbecue food truck, but he has those moments, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like when the pressure on,
like Food Wars, you can't go as far as Food Wars.
But no, because that's what I'm saying. Because that's what we don't have. Yeah. So having a black anime where it's like it is Food Wars, but it's barbecue competition.
Is crazy though.
Barbecue competition.
Do you really love action? That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
You trying to make the perfect sauce?
I immediately imagine.
Slow it down, R&B, just
I immediately imagine somebody eating a rib and just immediately like the Food Wars reaction. I take it back. No, you're right. We do need that.
Niggas working on the secret sauce. Niggas out here trying to find the best barbecue. Like, bro, real competition.
Right.
Like you trying to take down. Like nigga, you just trying. Like the anime can just be in Texas how big it is. Like this nigga trying to take down.
Food Wars is crazy. Food Wars is crazy.
Hey, we need that. Absolutely. Absolutely. You heard it here first. I want to just be a judge in the Soul Food Wars.
Bro, so many characters, bro. Because you know, a food truck, bro. Everybody know. Every hood got that black barbecue soul food truck.
Soul Food Wars.
Hey, man.
It's high on my list of things I need in my life right now. Like
Soul Food Wars.
Very high tier, bro.
Hey, Geekset presents Soul Food. Geekset presents Soul Food Wars is coming.
Yeah, Soul Food Wars go crazy, bro. Like I damn near, even if it's an anime right right now. We need to put a show together. Like, hey, we need some niggas to cook and get each other. Like, we need to make our own little cooking show. Like, y'all just need to cook. We need some plates, nigga.
Bro, that'd be
like,
a fire ass sketch. Hey man, we gotta put that together, bro. Soul Food Wars is coming, bro.
Soul Food Wars is OC. Absolutely out of control.
But yeah, no, but I do like that there's a lot of also prestige people that's jumping into the black anime, you know what I'm saying? Because like to me, when I think about Viola Davis and I think about her jumping into it, it is that. It's somebody who's a nerd, somebody who also knows who's going to want to handle it with care, somebody who's also going to help try to put out some of the best product. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because like you said, with them being prestige people, you already know that there's the care of like this is going to be a good product.
Yeah, but well written.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and like I said, that's what I agree on. Like I feel like if we finna start getting into this area where we're gonna make our certain, our things to make sure we're just using us. Like that's all it is. Just make sure you're using us as the writers. There's so many people, black people making comic books, writing stories that need to be put to paper or can be put to anime. Like I said, you open up the imagination that we have more animation studios and everything doesn't have to be the big budget movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can create these as anime.
And I said a lot. Animation is such a viable medium.
Yeah.
Everything doesn't have to go to live action.
Yeah. But here's the thing too that I think that we are the reason why we're getting that and we're going to possibly get a lot more content like this out is that you see how Hollywood is changing, where now even the big names, Issa just came out and talked about like we need to support independent creators now because they're canceling everything and they're not telling our story. So now there's more people wanting to tell the stories.
Like I didn't. I mean, I'm sorry, because after I really heard it was done, I'm like, man, I feel like I need to watch that on a real chill day now.
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
you better watch it soon. R.I.P. Love Life. Because let me tell you, they'll snatch it from you and won't put it on physical. I've been screaming about this since that show since it got taken off. Do you know how many times I would watch that show just as a casual watch? One day I logged on Max, it was gone.
Bro, the pain in this nigga eyes as he was talking. I didn't know what we.
Because Love Life season 2. I don't know if you watched it before.
I get with Bacardi because he's seeing you passionate. You say R&B Love Life. He's like, I don't know if it's a show or somebody's real love life.
I absolutely no idea what this nigga talking about.
Because it hurt so much. It was I would watch it. It was such like, you needed something on in the background, whatever.
Yeah.
I would just continuously watch it. And they never had it physical, so I could never buy it. Then one day I logged on Max and it was gone. And I was so mad.
You in the knee like
that one meme that don't like this.
Dog, I cannot believe the amount of emotion you gave me. I didn't know, bro. I triggered the fuck out of this nigga. I triggered the fuck out of dude. That nigga, you made that way too long.
Oh man!
I'm sorry.
But
please come back.
But like I said, that's the big thing too. Is just we talk about like the attention to writing and I mean animation can be expensive. Like I'm saying they're saying in the chat.
That is true.
However, what I'm saying, I just feel like there's going to be more resources because there's more people now saying, well, let me help tell people a story. I mean, shout out to Kev, but he showed his church to BET, and LeBron is the Spring Hill, his company was the one that bought it and brought it to BET, right? So, like I said, you're seeing that. You're seeing more people invested in telling other people's stories. So now you get people who's like, all right, well, we got these mediums where we're going to help invest in these live stories. Let's invest into these independent creators and these animators and everything. And now let's tell these stories because these stories are also good.
And to be honest, I honestly personally believe that there are more actually people pursuing animation than people think.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, look at Carl.
Like, I mean, I'm just in general, like, I think for people to think that if you still think it's not as powerful as a medium.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I dare you to look into how many people are actually.
Do you think Spider-Verse played a big part in
animation?
Do you think? So I got this theory.
You dangling something.
No.
Pause.
I got this theory that the Spider-Verse is what showed a lot of the world that, we can be serious in this medium. And then you started seeing more people dive into animation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just outside people that you didn't see in animation a lot, you start seeing them more into animation. I feel like Spider-Verse showed the world a lot of things because, they had kind of like some anime tropes in it and everything, and it kind of showcased it. I think it played a big part in it.
If you think about the amount of time we've had between Boondocks as an anime medium that we kind of consider like American anime to Spider-Verse. You know what I'm saying? Like that was definitely a big wow factor when Spider-Verse dropped. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like this is like a whole new splash on things. Whereas like if you think about Boondocks, it was really still a small pocket of people who really like you know what I'm saying? That's not, you know what I'm saying? So because Spider-Verse was able to hit more of a big screen, it's gonna have more of a bigger impact of like people feeling like, because I mean even I feel like one of the major mediums that we don't talk about that anime really thrives in is already in video games.
That is true.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people already actually and they've been using that for years. So I feel like that is like, we are now getting the leakage into film and TV, even though it's been there, but we're starting to get more, you know, more, it's just coming to the limelight more. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a mixture. I'm not going to say it's 100% Spider-Verse, because I think what also happened at that time is who was the dominant sort of force of consumer change. The people who, our generation and younger, we all grew up on animation and we kept that love. Whereas a lot of the older generations, they sort of, they felt animation was always kiddie. So as we became the dominant consumers, it was, well, no, we know animation could tell good stories. We grew up on a lot of great stories that story still worked.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And so as they were making stuff, they wanted to take risks with animation, and it just kept like that.
I can see that,
Yeah, because you're right, because, you know, back when, you know, the generation before us, they looked at animation as just straight kiddie. Just straight kiddie. So they didn't know that we was in turmoil watching some of this shit. They didn't know that we was going through it when fucking Tommy beat the Power Rangers ass out they Zord. Because they thinking it's just some kid show. They did not, bro. They did not know. Like, think about all those shows and the deep episodes they had, bro.
It's the power of just childhood innocence, man. Like,
there was a moment we thought Batman really died.
You love it, like
Man.
and like I say, like as a kid, when you don't have nothing but to invest in that kind of stuff on a daily basis, you know, weekly or daily basis to come into, you invested. Like you only feed it to me once a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know what can happen. You try to give me suspenseful drops. Like, you spoon feed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what, like, yeah. Like,
and then they would tell us that we would know it's a deep situation because they always play that motherfucking piano.
It would either be that or have like the little guitar riff that go.
We like, oh shit, what's going on with Donatello, man?
Like, man. Like, oh, man. Like, I can honestly remember so many, like, all man sounds like something I said many times to myself between commercial breaks. Like, oh, man, what's going to happen?
One of my favorite memes right now, though, is the Family Matters
Family
one.
Matters
Where is Eddie Winslow? They play the thing. It's like, we're going to commercial break. I'm something bad happened. And it's just a little piano riff.
The funniest one is Laura at her fucking her locker. Because when she closed it and it says nigger on it, and then she look at it sad, they like, did they not see it when she opened it up? Like, why are you now just reacting to it?
But
somebody was on the other side while she was in her locker. I got her ass right now.
So I feel like y'all looked at it way wrong. I feel like she was trying to stand up for herself, and the motherfucker said, "Oh, you ignoring it? You see it? You see it?" Like, that's how I looked at it. Like, you ignoring this shit? You trying to be cool about it? What the fuck? I'm talking to you. Like, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, okay, now I gotta act. Okay. I'm hurt. I am hurt.
All right.
I am hurt. Like, I see it. I do see it.
Oh, shit, man. But, shit. Another thing, though, like, Didge been getting exclusives, I feel like, a lot this past 2 months. Like, getting things early.
You talking about his screenings and
Didge
everything?
been in his exclusive bag.
I've just been, I have friends. I'm just going to leave it at that.
That don't make it sound better. I got friends.
I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't want to, mess up anything. I got friends.
I didn't say what you got.
No, I know. I'm just, I got friends. I do appreciate them.
He's seen a lot of great shows early.
He's seen shows early, played games early.
Yeah.
We all played Suicide Squad early.
That was the first one you shared with us.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
We all played Suicide Squad early.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a fun time. I use a lot of that time off to finish stuff up that's either been in backlog or just try to explore different stuff. Like I was telling them on the other podcast that I do, the Chatter After Live, my big goal this year is to expand my media. So like watching movies that I typically wouldn't watch, watching shows that I typically wouldn't watch, or even just picking up stuff that I may have missed the first time around. So like that's how we got through Cobra Kai. Because it was a YouTube show at first. I was like, I don't want to watch a YouTube show. this show is ridiculous.
Cobra
This show
Kai
is
is crazy,
insane.
G.
It is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever watched, but I cannot wait for that 6th season.
Are you
I'm fully caught up.
Are you rooting for Cobra? Which just makes it crazy because it makes you want to root for Cobra Kai, bro.
So much has changed since then. Like in the first season, it is purely Cobra Kai versus Miyagi-Do.
Yeah.
But so much has changed since then. Like it's insane. Like
That's
it's
just you keep talking about that motherfucker like
bro, because it's
It is, bro.
It's
It
like
is.
an anime.
It is.
It's like
It's
like,
overly dramatic and everything, bro.
They think the 80s never ended. Time went on, you know, they got all modern stuff. But in terms of their mentality, the 80s never ended. These is karate gangs, these is all of this stuff. Like, it's so insane. But it's a great show. But like I said, just overall, that I've been trying to do stuff like that. So like I've been watching a ton of different anime, playing a lot more games. I was looking at my PlayStation Wrap. It said I played I think it was 95 games last year.
Oh yeah. But y'all been playing. Y'all always play a majority of the games.
It's stuff like that. Like I just been trying to experience stuff now.
I mean, it's a good time for it. I feel like that's what the season loves. The season's really trying.
Cobra Kai is definitely legendary.
You want to get in
Shout
there.
out Trayvon.
Start
Shout
getting
out.
your feet wet and all kind of other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then Bacardi, you know what I'm saying? You upgraded with your merch production.
Oh yeah. Fam. We didn't talk about that.
No.
Yeah, I mean.
Yes,
that
it's
was a
his
while-
last
yeah.
podcast.
I mean, shout out to you, fam. I mean, honestly, you know what I'm saying? For the plug. But I mean, we gonna get into some DTG printing. I went spent them big bucks and got me a nice little the actual big machine, so I can actually do a lot of write direct ink to garment printing and do so I'm really gonna invest more into the business of it. So
Go ahead and throw that up.
I can do a lot more designs now, a lot more ideas that I want to use in my.
And we can get them out faster.
Where eyes come from? Why we doing that? Like, you gonna save me for last for this? You know what I'm saying? But Chris, I got you. I got you.
She gonna get the biggest geek back.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gonna get that big geek box.
You gonna go pick that shit up on your own somewhere else. They ain't gonna make it to the house. You know what I'm saying? Had that shit delivered to the post office by itself. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, yeah. So I mean, that was a really, really big investment. I don't know how to use it. I have no clue what I'm doing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the person, the people I got it from, I got a really good deal on it, so they're gonna come through and let me and show me how to use it. And so it definitely, I mean, even in that sense, because the machine was so big, we had to. That kind of played in our remodel as well because it no longer was enough room for me to really have it in our main room.
Yeah.
And I kind of had to put all that in its own personal room. So I kind of got a double whammy because I paid for a big machine and I got my own fucking room now. You know what I'm saying? Like a little privacy, like a Scorpio lights. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, I call it a win-win.
Yeah, big leap energy, man, definitely, and that's really this year, man. We got so much stuff on the fucking
The docket
that we're
Big
going to
leap
be
energy is
doing,
like, yeah.
that we're going to be accomplishing. We're going to be traveling a lot more on with heavily intentions on with certain things that we're going to do. And like I said, things are expanding with our connections and shit like that. So that's what I'm
we're gonna
excited.
be in some cities. That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, don't sugarcoat it. Like, fam, we gonna be out here.
We're gonna be out here.
And then we not here on no convention shit. So we gonna be out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
grab
the
an
change.
Airbnb and we just in the city. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm saying, like, we all better pay attention to what we got going on with this documentary going on forward.
I
bro.
I made it sound way more heinous than it is. You over here, you know what I'm saying.
Y'all ain't seen Geekset in the convention hall, fam. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't seen Geekset in the streets.
In these
You know what I'm
streets,
saying?
Geek said in these streets.
Like-
But everybody though, we all been collectively just watching a lot more anime, man. What's the one anime that you watched this over this break?
Can I go?
Yeah.
Because I just told you about it too. Like, and I just finished it. Sonny Boy. Fam, I don't know, like I don't know where it came across in my like feed of things, but it's like especially because I've been, it's been so many just like action and fights and supernatural and fucking otherworld. Like this is another otherworld anime, but it's a drama pretty much. So it's like, fam, it's literally one of them, like the school gets teleported to like this other dimension. They don't know how it happened, why it happened, but the literally episode just starts where it's like black abyss outside their windows.
Okay.
And they just kind of realize like they don't know what's out there, what to do. And half the kids in the school end up getting random powers. Like also. So it's like now it's like a power struggle between the strong and the weak. So it's that kind of drama where motherfuckers like the one piece they trying to keep balance of school because like we're in school, so we should still be following these kind of rules where it's like motherfuckers like, bro, I got power. Like Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Fuck out of here.
I'm not-
But it's one of those kind of. It's like, bro, it's such a weird, trippy movie to me because it's like, or it's animated me the episodes because I feel like they really don't give you any answers on why it happened, like what's going on. But it's just such a. But you kind of realize it's like. It's been going on in a sense. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense. But like the power struggle, the fact and the people got really random powers. Like one person had power like terraform, like the earth in general. Some person literally had the power to like kind of like to jump between dimensions. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, but because of that, like it was like that whole like no trust in everybody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can trust each other because everybody lying about what the fuck they really power is. Okay. So like I said, like for me having such a change and watching all of the killing goblins and all that kind of shit. I'm like, bro, this is a wild, cause they just like, bro, we don't even know what we doing here. Right. And like, you know what I'm saying? So Sonny Boy was one of mine.
Yeah, I watched this one called, and it's an old anime. It's called Higurashi Make Them Cry, right? And what it was is I saw a clip online, and it was just these two girls at a sink, and one of them they was cooking, and one of them was washing dishes, and then the one girl just took a pan out and then just started beating the chick face in.
Happy Black History Month.
Yeah, oh, you did the prayer hands? I was like, why you do the prayer hands?
That's also my new thing, prayer hands. No more deuces.
No more deuces.
And so I'm like, what the hell is this? And I said, I got to see the story, but I was like, I don't want to just see the scene. I got to see what led up to
got there.
So I found out what it was, and I'm watching it. And this anime is so weird because it's this town, and it's just like this one kid is there, and he's like I guess he's new to town or he came back to the town. And so when he's there, like it's just like there's just regular school shit, but then every now and then like the chicks in the town, they just make that, you know how like when anime do like they switch to the serious tone.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you start asking questions like, I don't know nothing about that and everything. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then the one chick, she's like, yo, she was like, I want to go to the dump and get this thing, but it's like too heavy. He's like, I'm gonna help you out and everything like that. So it's just like how it's shooting it is like it's looking weird and everything. And then every now and then they give the evil eyes to the girl. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this town, and why don't nobody want to tell him when he asks these questions? Right. And then then there's a murder that happens, and now there's like, but then what throws you off for a loop, like after episode 3, it's like it's a time loop, and it's like it's telling the story, but with like a little bit variant to it. And I'm like, but it doesn't explain why
you're doing this again.
It doesn't even show a character showing like why you got time loop back. It just happens. And so I was like, what the fuck is going on?
What's the streaming on?
I was watching on Funimation. So like I literally stopped it and I went back and I said, did I miss an episode? Because I was like, what happened? And then I was like, well, let me just push through it and watch it. And it eventually starts telling you it. But it's just like, it just keeps on going and going. And it's just like, it's a crazy ass
So
story.
like, is every episode like literally like the same day just over?
Nah, it's like every like 4 or 5 episodes, but it's unraveling a mystery. It's crazy, but it's dope the way they're telling it. Man, it's called Higurashi.
What's your streaming on? Because you did that. We didn't say. Okay.
Crunchyroll
Funimation. I know I talked about it because the first quarter was going on during our last podcast. But once again, I'm here to tell y'all why y'all need to be watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Bro, this anime is so cold. It's literally the journey after the journey.
He got at this point.
He got friends.
He got the whole season.
He got friends.
He already know what the fuck happened.
No, it's so good.
He's just making sure
like
everybody
enough
watches.
people not talking about it, so I feel like I got to be the person to talk about it. It's literally the journey after the journey. So like the big bad was already defeated and everything, right? And the main character, she's an elf, so her lifespan is thousands of years. Yeah. Right. So while that's such a big deal to everybody else in the party, she like it was 10 years. Whatever. She's sort of learning what time means for everybody else, and she's realizing how that impacts people. So like she's seeing how some of the people she journeyed with, like some of them died. Yeah, so like now she's kind of feeling bad about that. Like she's sort of becoming more human like. And it still has a lot of action, it still has a lot of that, but it's very much about telling the story of what is it like to be human, and what is it like?
I got it saved in mine too on Crunchyroll.
So good.
Because it's on Crunchyroll, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I gotta say, because I think the way they describe it is like she's kind of like assisting everybody with their lives.
Yeah.
As after the war, and she's kind of So I mean, it definitely was familiar. Like I mean, Like, it was something I added to my favorites because I was like, this sounds like this sound interesting.
It's really good. And Zom 100.
But it's like
Zom 100
it's like a drama. It's like a drama in a sense, though, right? Yeah.
Zom 100. That's another one. It's fun.
You just finished it. Yeah, you just
I just finished that. It was insane how to see a character who everybody always looks at the zombie apocalypse as the end of the world. Bro really was like running from the zombies. Was like, I ain't gotta go to work. Let's go. And like he's just excited.
So you know what? I did. Keep on talking. I
gotta say because I was gonna definitely give my runner. My runner up that and I've been telling you about that one too. Is The Witch and the Beast.
That's on my list. I gotta watch it.
The Witch and the Beast is.
Hey, hold on. I don't like these subtle. What is going on in the comments right now? Whoa.
They talking about you, Didge.
I don't like these subtle.
You gonna wear the hat with the name of the show? Oh, they talking about your fucking anime.
That shit
They talking about your anime deal. They talking about your anime deal.
This is gonna be the evolution of it every time it happens.
This nigga gonna have. Phil said you.
I wasn't even paying attention. I just happened to look down. My fault to cut you off. And it's like, oh man.
This nigga thought, the Beast, the Witch and the Beast is cold because it's literally about some witch hunters that work for like some like organization, whatever. But like so they're hunting witches or they just stopping any kind of like weird paranormal shit going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the underlining thing is that the two people is a man and it's like a little girl, but you can tell the little girl just some real angry ass little like super strong, doing all kind of dumb ass shit. And they always like the premise of the story they're talking about is only if a witch put a curse on you, there's only two ways. They say there's only two ways to stop the curse, which is either killing the witch or the witch actually taking it away from you.
That's what I saw in the premise.
And they say like, no, it's a third one, and like the third one is pretty much the premise, like the actual like under like story because the girl is pretty much every witch hunt they're doing, she's pretty much trying to get to the witch close enough because if you kiss the witch, you pretty much can stop the curse as well.
Okay. I don't think it said that part in the premise.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but the cool thing about it because like when she pop back out when she do the kiss, the motherfucker's actually a big dumb ass behemoth witch killer. So so the story is them trying to find the actual because every time they fight the witch, it's the wrong witch. So he goes back to a kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this underlying story, they're trying to find the witch that put the curse on him. But everybody, when they get that kiss off, they be like, "Who the fuck are you?" Then he come out. They're like, "Oh shit, it's a goddamn." And you on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said it sound like an anime Highlander.
Yeah. Like I said, the premise of it, I just I'll be reading the thing like when you click on it, it's long as a bitch. I read it. It was like, okay, I'm gonna add this to my list. So they didn't say about the kiss though. That part wild.
They took that whole thing away.
So shout out to Carl Jones and them because he's starting up his own animation studio called Martian Blueberry, and they be putting out these memes and everything, right? And it inspired a conversation that I wanted to have. This meme, if you go to their page, you got one that said if you could bring back two of these shows, which two shows would you bring? And it's a whole bunch of black shows that are no longer in production right now, and everything like that. But a while back ago, I was on with Arcade Tokens, and we had this idea, like if you can start your Saturday morning lineup, you can create your Saturday morning lineup. What's your first 5 shows, right? So for Black History Month, I wanted to say, let's say you get your UPN, you get your own UPN,
okay,
right? Black-led shows, any shows that you can start. What is the first 5 black-led shows you're gonna put on your network?
These are regular TV shows, or I can do mix of TV and cartoon.
You can do mix with TV and cartoon, but it has to be a black show. It has to be a black show. What is your 5 black? Audience, I want to hear from y'all too. Put it there. Like, what black shows would you put? What's the 5 black shows you would put on your network?
Hold on, fam, because I actually want a little bit more. What is my time? What is my timeline? Am I prime time evening?
No,
right after
you
school?
get to pick. That's added. You pick where do you want to be and your 5 shows.
Because prime time and right after school is two different.
So you pick what slot you want to be and what show?
This is a tough ass question.
Yeah, you should have asked this shit
like,
before the podcast.
You should have told me this was yesterday.
Y'all know I don't want to prep.
I need to prep. I'm finna.
Like you could have, but it's from all right.
So Fresh Prince gonna be one of them.
Fresh Prince
one of them.
Is he after school or during the day though?
It don't matter because it's syndication now. People watch Fresh Prince whenever.
When was the best time when you felt when you watched it though?
The crazy part is anytime because it's just I'll go. So we'll make all of mine for weekend watches. So it'll be when it's leisure time. These are gonna be all leisure time watches.
Prime time hour. It's a weekend primetime hour.
It ain't gotta be prime because you watch stuff at like 2 or 3.
Oh, you talking about some Golden Girls time. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You treat it like retro TV.
Fine, we'll go weekend prime time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, Fresh Prince will for sure be one of them.
Is it 30-minute shows or hour long? That don't matter.
Nah, it matters. It's just your lineup.
Just 5 shows.
Your lineup, 5 shows.
They're starting at 6 o'clock on Saturday. That's the time to start.
Okay.
So, like I said, Fresh Prince, Martin, Wayne's Brothers. After, damn it, I need. Can I go 6?
You can whatever.
Because I need 2-hour shows to round out the block.
All right.
So you know, you got your we're gonna start off with the comedy because Boondocks is also in there. I'm mad you already had Boondocks and Martin on there because those are definitely gonna be 2.
Mm-hmm.
But then to round out, you get your hour shows, Watchmen and Ballers.
Okay.
We counting the Rock. Hey, the Rock have Black and
got Denzel son. He got Denzel son in there.
Well, I didn't even say nothing.
No, because I saw you look at me as soon as I said Ballers.
I've never even watched Ballers, bro.
I saw you. Ballers is the last one because everything else is comedy. No, I'm sorry. Watchmen is the last one. Everything is comedy, even Ballers. And then Watchmen is that action to end out your night.
I never even watched Ballers.
No, you looked at me as soon as I said.
I was just trying to think. I just remember I know the Rock's in it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, are we going by just the fact that motherfuckers?
But that way, if it is strictly 5, we'll stick with a nice comedy lineup, and we'll just ask Watchmen.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go since I do feel like
still go.
All right, so I'm actually starting mine at 8 p.m. on a Friday night.
So you Friday night prime time.
I'm Friday night prime time.
It's later than TGIF too.
That's right.
No, because
we think it's some adult shit.
You'll see. Well, so here's the thing: the 8 p.m. is gonna be that mild adult shit, right? So I'm gonna start mine off with Static Shock because it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, and then it's gonna go to the Boondocks. That's gonna be that 8 to 9.
That's a big jump in adult shit.
I know. Because here's
but I get where you go. I get where you going.
8 to 9 there, right?
Boondocks to what?
No, Static to Boondocks.
Static to
Boondocks.
It was, remember he said mild adult shit, and apparently after Static, he was like, all right, full in adult shit.
Nigga, after Static is like put the kids to bed.
Right.
It is that.
Bedtime. We gave you something.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I get it.
You can have a little time with your kids, and then you can go straight.
You gonna learn, because you gonna be like, they gonna think it's another cartoon and go like, no, I said go to bed. They say a nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They say a nigga in it. They say a nigga, bro. And then I'm going, because here's the thing. Okay, you know what? All right, no. Then I'm gonna go.
This is facts.
What?
Keep it. Kids who watch Static grew up and watch the Boondocks. That is facts.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Because I want to get some live action in. I'm just trying. I'm gonna go Lovecraft Country.
This is a Saturday?
Friday. I was Saturday.
Friday. Okay.
I'm gonna go Lovecraft Country.
Okay.
Full on adult now.
Full on adult.
Full on adult.
Full on adult.
You only got a small group of fucking with shit. Everybody don't fuck with the scary, nigga.
You might lose a little bit.
You in the X-Files right now.
You might lose a little bit, but I get you.
Nigga might be off like, oh, it's how we go to bed.
Somebody go see that first monster. Ooh,
yeah, that shit going about 10. They got the lights on, nigga.
Then I'm gonna go to Wire.
The Wire after Lovecraft?
Bro, that's a heavy 2 hours, dog. That's a heavy 2 hours. I love both shows, but that's a heavy watch.
We got 9 and 10.
That's a lot of trauma you jumping on a nigga for bed.
Back to back. Yeah, I thought you'd have had a buffer show, but okay, I'm rocking with it. I'm still rocking.
My buffer show at the end is gonna be P Valley.
Bro, you got some niggas going to bed on some freaky shit. That's a wild get your stress off.
My man said we gonna start off with light adult and then just dove off the deep end. Like
this is still on cable, nigga. This is literally you paying for this.
Yeah.
This is on a premium Black channel.
You know, his not being. Remember, he said you got your own UPN.
All adult stuff after 9.
All of those stuff after. No,
he said
this ain't adult. This was nigga. We talking about dance.
My man said we got UPN. That ain't going on UPN.
Yeah, UPN
all right, we going UPN. If I'm doing just 30-minute blocks, all straight comedy.
No, that was a great 5.
It was an aggressive 5. It was a very aggressive 5. It was a very aggressive 5.
Abbott Elementary, Wicked City, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder in P Valley.
And see, like I said, I haven't even. It's so many black shows I haven't really watched.
I don't even know what Wicked City is. I ain't
Yeah, I
gonna
ain't
hold
never heard
you.
of Wicked City. What you highlight?
Just highlighting some of the people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we got some good ones.
Okay, so I'm gonna like,
Yeah,
all
go
right,
ahead.
so
What's yours?
So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna
Remember,
start with,
well, actually, no, you don't have to
So-
remember Shoot PN now.
I'm sticking to. You did Friday.
I did
Because
Friday.
I'm doing Sunday time. I feel like Sunday.
Ooh.
Is
All right, so we
Sunday.
got all weekends?
we got. I'm doing Sunday pretty much. I'm doing 7 though, because you was wild.
You gonna
at
need
8.
a drink after that.
Oh, and a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Newport like a
Look. You got, but this is a wilder scope than mine.
Which one?
Right here, Abbott Elementary, Wicked City, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder in P Valley.
No, I feel like that was all. Because you get a little
none of those
comedy. I don't know what Wicked City about, but you get a little comedy. You get.
I know Nerd with the tech. Wicked City could be either or. Wicked City could be a wild show. Wicked City could be very coastal. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll have to ask him afterwards.
Yeah, I'm about to see what Wicked City about. All right, so I'm gonna start. So I'm starting out with mine because I don't know why people don't. I think it's a great anime, but we starting at 7:00. So
Sunday, 7 o'clock,
Sunday,
right?
7:00. So
Black
Afro
Witch.
Samurai.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I will go into Boondock. That's my 2 half-an-hour animes.
Okay, so
Like
now we at
cartoons.
8 o'clock.
You know what I'm saying? 8 o'clock.
Kids can still theoretically be up.
Kids still theoretically can be up. So now I'm going into what the fuck? What was it? What the fuck did I have in my head? Oh, Jesus. Martin. It was definitely Ito. So yeah, so it's going into Martin.
Okay.
After that, so that's another half. We doing 5?
Yeah,
5?
5.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm closing my end out with an hour.
Okay.
It was Martin, New York Undercover.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
New York Undercover ends out so New York Undercover is actually was supposed to be my last one because New York Undercover is an hour, isn't
You
it?
ended on New York
Is New
Undercover?
York, yeah, I think New
I
York
think that
Undercover
Undercover
was
was
an
an
hour.
hour.
It was an hour with commercials.
Yeah, New York Undercover is an hour. So I'm ending. So it was Martin. So in between Martin,
My channel ain't got no commercials, y'all.
Your
We
channel-
premium.
Yo,
Mine's premium as fuck.
look at that. What the fuck was? I cannot remember my fourth.
'Cause now
because it was New York Undercover was definitely.
No, you need your 5th one.
Yeah, I need my fifth.
Oh,
one,
that's
my
right,
fifth
because New
one-
York
my fifth
Undercover
one
was the
goes-
hour. So yeah, I know
What
what
was
you
my
mean.
5th one? Damn, I forgot what my 5th one was. You're gonna give me a minute.
Yeah. I feel like I got to do a UPN one. Yeah.
No, you can't. So no, I want to know which one would y'all
hold
watch.
on. Well, so why we doing
while
that?
We wait for Trey.
Big
while
Sis
we wait
Chris.
for Bacardi to finish
Big
his.
Sis Chris put hers in Cosby Show, Martin, Blackish, Abbott, and she said she needs a drama. So you know what I'm saying. Nerd with the text said Wicked City is a
On
black
the all,
witch.
yeah, he said it's a Black Witch
Witch
show on the
show.
All Black Network.
The Bama Blur had a good one. Living Single, Bel Air, Lovecraft Country.
That's a
Rock.
heavy
That's
couple.
what it was. It was Rock.
You want to bring in Rock?
I wanted Rock because Rock was one of my favorite shows. Man.
Okay.
Rock was cool.
So I wanna
it was
know
Rock.
which one they-
But
which
New
one
York
they think is
Undercover comes
best.
out because New York Undercover always had that smooth ending with the show.
I feel
with
like
the
they gonna-
music
I
at
feel-
the end. That's going to bed. We chilling.
I feel like they're gonna like Bacardi's best.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bacardi.
I'm on-
Well, both mine and Bacardi got a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, you put me on the spot, so I had to just go through some favorites.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
If I was on a Sunday night, nigga, New York Undercover going to bed is perfect for me.
Noob said he taking Thursday night. He doing Proud Family. Everybody Hates Chris.
That's comedy
Wayans
night. That's what I'm
Brothers,
saying. That's comedy
Blackish,
weekend.
but he ended off with Snowfall.
I mean, that's letting you know that whatever coming after
His gonna be on
Snowfall
FX. That's an FX lineup.
FX lineup.
That's definitely an FX lineup right
It's
there.
the Brown family kind of. You said that Thursday night. That got to still be like 5,
because Snowfall would be 8 to 9. If you think about it on Thursday night because Proud
Yeah.
Family and Everybody Hates Chris will start at. So his is probably starting
Might
at 6.
even add SWAT.
Yeah, I was saying
I
like
never watched
6.
SWAT.
Yeah, he's starting at 6 because he got 6. Proud Family's 30 at
Might even
6.
SWAT
Everybody
on
Hates at
CBS
6:30.
and OC. I'm not putting
Wayne
LL Cool
Brothers-
J.
yeah.
LL Cool J ain't touching my line. I was like, oh,
Did y'all see the tweet that was like LL Cool J is really a wild nigga when you look at
Oh, yeah.
it?
All that
They
shit.
was showing all the like raw. I forgot what videos. The nigga is in a under a waterfall with a Kango on and
This
jeans.
nigga went to the barber shop and got touched up with a Kango on.
fam, like for real.
And then the clip where he do that thing, that's at the game. I don't know what the hell that is.
The shark fin.
Yeah,
Bro, he
really thought he was a shark, bro.
My head is like a shark fin.
But just in the middle of the game.
He was definitely a wild thing to do. Like, I don't know what you doing.
Like, bro, they got you on the jumbotron. And that was your move.
Forever.
I mean, it could have been that or just fucking licking his lips. So I'll take that.
He licked it though. It wasn't like he just did this. Nigga licked it. Like that was just the wild.
He did do that.
Hey man, LL wild man.
He wild,
LL, let's
man.
hear. LL been LL. He just you know what I'm saying. LL been LL.
LL Black History Month still. We ain't taking him out of that.
No,
He ain't got on my TV lineup though. Ain't nothing.
You know my TV
He ain't getting on my
lineup.
TV
LL
lineup.
you put in the house on it?
No, fam.
No, he might because when was it Deep Blue Sea? That's gonna show on movie night from my channel.
Ooh, what movie would you put on
You
your
ain't
channel?
throwing deep. You ain't rocking with Deep Blue Sea.
Is that your movie that's running all the time?
Oh hell no.
You know what?
No.
My movie I would run all the time. That would be my go-to all the time. Don't be a minute while drinking your juice. South Central in the hood. That would be my all the time. Like damn, that's
That's
always
your baby
on.
boy?
That's my baby boy. That's my baby boy.
That's
My baby boy. Don't be a minute while drinking the juice in South Central in the hood. That's my baby boy.
Mine would probably be Candyman, the first one.
Candyman be your baby boy?
Candyman. Candyman be my baby boy. You gonna definitely know Candy. Like that shit running. Like that's our best black horror movie. That is running. Nigga.
What would y'all baby boys? I want to see that too.
Mine, damn, mine might be Friday.
Friday be your baby
Friday's
boy?
safe. I mean, it's already out
That's
here.
safe though. That's safe.
really
All right,
safe.
fine, we're gonna go off the deep end. It's gonna be Bones.
Bones.
We going off the deep end.
Hey, Bones be popping up on the radar at Blue Moon. Like, y'all got, whoa. Who brought Bones in? Bones, hey, something about cable TV when that shit, random shit come on, maybe you always feel like motherfuckers who just came in with, hey, I brought this for today. Like, this the movie I got for today, nigga. Like, those niggas still popping shit in VCRs.
Harlem Nights ain't a bad one.
Hard Nights is a great. Or Life.
Ooh, Life would be
Like
those.
BET, the man took advantage of Life. Like they ain't no. I don't think BET to me really have a. It's always this movie on BET.
It's Baby Boy.
It is Baby Boy.
It's always that's what started it. It was it's always Baby Boy.
They should have definitely took advantage of Life for Harlem Nights.
Speaking of BET, did y'all see Byron Allen? So you know when they tried to buy BET, Paramount after they got all the bids, they was like, all right, we just gonna keep BET. Byron Allen was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna buy y'all. So now he put in the bid for all of Paramount.
Yeah.
He going crazy.
He was like, all right, fine.
That's
all
gonna
of
be,
this. So
that's gonna be a shit. They don't want him to do that.
I'm curious.
They don't
I'm
want
curious
him.
if they gonna accept it or not. I don't remember what the amount was. I want to say it was like 12 or 13 bill.
What would make somebody not
Paramount.
accept the bid if it's the bid that they want?
But do you want to say that on camera? On this month? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we talking
You saw
about?
who you saw who was doing all the bidding.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 30 bill.
30 bill.
Oh, that's right.
Damn.
That's right, because it was 15 of it. It's 15 of it, but he was also going to assume the 15 billion in debt that they had.
Oh.
So that's right. It was 30 billion.
Dog, he going, where the fuck do what he do?
He got he a media mogul.
Media mogul. He's the man.
Bro, that's wild money. I want that. I'm like, I want that.
Like I said, it's crazy because, like I said, I think that was what last year when they was like, then they were saying BET
Yeah.
for sale,
Yeah.
and
That
when
good old
everybody
racism.
put it up the bids, they just sort of took it back. I really do feel like he sat at home for the rest of the year. And was like, fuck them. I'm about to buy all of it.
Hey, people
Big leap energy.
People underestimate how petty people be. Like, bro,
When you really
people
think
underestimate how petty people be, bro.
Because I mean, that was there. I mean, because he probably looked at it already when you was like, oh, y'all changed your mind?
Right.
Because I was going to get it? Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna put it more blatantly when I actually try to buy y'all.
Right. But
And
he
y'all
probably
see
spent
that
the
I
rest
can
of the
afford-
year talking to his people. Like, all right, what we need to do to put together so we got this. All right, cool. Let run it. Like,
I want that masterclass. You know what I'm
dog.
saying?
I want that power. Like, I want to be able to have.
I don't need the power. I just want the masterclass.
No, I need
with
to.
power.
Petty with power is different. They right. I want to be petty with power.
I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see you want to see petty
Not
powerful
Didge.
Didge?
Not
Why?
Didge. Didge be doing that shit. He wouldn't even be out here in the streets. It'd be a nigga for every. Didge send his regards, bitch ass. Like, Didge out playing fucking Overwatch. In Discord, like, hey, bro, you got that little text like, did you got a text? Did you hear the thing? He like, oh, we good next game. You know what I'm saying? Next game. Like, I don't need Didge to be on that.
Oh shit! But another thing that a lot of we've been doing, been like everybody been playing a whole bunch of fucking games.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I mean, I've been playing the fuck out of Palworld.
That's your
I'm
shit.
sorry. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are still kind of being against it, but I thought I wasn't gonna like it, and I'm head over heels.
Which is wild because like Nintendo said, we looking into it. Y'all, it's Nintendo. If there was a suit, they would sue.
Looking into it was we looked already. Right. Leave me the fuck alone.
I get it as fans, you know, y'all see similarities, but Nintendo's like, look, we don't got to fight here. There's nothing that we can do.
If I had the Infinity Gauntlet, it is over for a lot of people.
I feel like it's the really bad thing about it, though, in truth, is like if they actually are able to escape through this without any kind of repercussions, the fact that you just said we just made this whole game down there really with AI is going to really be a big shift in shit.
Well, so he said that they didn't use AI for this.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Hold on, he's saying they actually.
Yeah, he said
they actually thought about these names and these characters themselves.
That's what he said.
He said this is not AI.
He actually came out mad like y'all disrespecting the artists that worked on this.
He has a game where they use AI. Mm-hmm. He was like, I'd have said it because I've done it. Like, I've done it. I had a game that did it.
He came out on something.
Like, no, this wasn't.
I mean, listen, I know this is going to be a bad time to bring this up, but remember that, you know what I mean? When Vince McMahon came walking out, he came walking out like that. Like, hey, man, y'all better not stop talking about this AI shit.
I know this is a bad time to bring up his haters.
Well, it is.
Hey, Vince out here wilding, G. Hey, make sure y'all tune into the NWO podcast. Hear them talk about it, but Vince out here wilding.
But I mean, so I thought they definitely used... But I heard the game been out. Like, it ain't like it just came out. It's been out on PC for like 5 years.
Well, it's been in development. Yeah. And then, so they might have had like early preview or early access.
People, that's what I said. People got playing games.
Yeah, and also shout out Philip DeFranco. He said that, he said it the best way. He said we also looking at it as like this going to be a work like bro. That's a local suit because it's a Japanese company with another Japanese company. So it would be easy for them to sue if it was something that they can stand on. He said they don't have anything, so people got to leave that alone.
That's what I really do think that like there's no way that statement was anything other than. Please stop emailing me. We're gonna look into it, aka we ain't got nothing.
Gang.
I mean, somebody else. I think I'm talking about somebody else too, and I think they said, which made a lot of sense too, because like I said, when you play Palworld, is Palworld is what real life Pokemon shit would be. Not even trying to put Pokemon in it, but if you had little pocket monsters that could do all kind of random ass shit, we as people would be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Palworld is. You know what I'm saying? Like and they got you starting with wood, so you start from caveman on up. So you definitely can see the evolution of how we would treat pals.
How we would treat pals.
So. That's why I said I feel like when I started playing the game, it wasn't until they gave me the ability to butcher that I was like, bro, this is nowhere near a Nintendo game. You
well, 100%. Like, so what Swiper is saying, the fans are infinitely more mad than Nintendo
but why are fans
because
mad? I guess why? What is the reasoning?
Fandom nowadays isn't, oh, I like this thing. It is, this is my identity now. And when you come up with something that attacks what I like, that means you are attacking me.
But what is Palworld attacking is my question. Like, okay, if I'm a Pokemon fan, why am I threatened by Palworld?
What is really amazing?
That's what I don't get.
You know what's really amazing is like the story of Palworld. Really, like how they wrote it, everything. Yeah. Like it is like a very original story. It's a very like.
Yeah. I ain't know it had a story. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
Their pals is short for something else, just like that. You know what I'm saying? But. It's an island. They just keep on this island.
But here's the thing.
That's why it's really like a survival game. Like you just wake up on this island.
It's more like Ark than anything.
But okay, well here's the thing. Look at it this way. All right. There's people who like Mario. There's people who like Sonic, right? If Mario comes out with a game and I'm Team Sonic, Mario's game is not threatening me or what's happening over here to Sonic. So if you're a big Pokemon, all Pokemon.
Stop trying to put logic in this illogical ass situation.
Why are you mad at Power?
because you seeing what they doing to the imitation Pikachu.
And that's what it is. It looks similar enough.
And they making money by it because niggas out here going viral in streams like, look what I just did to the Charizard. Like
it looks similar enough.
So like, hey, you make it because I would be like, not saying I'm a fan of it, but I would be mad to be a fan of like something like Pokemon and be like, a really big fan of Pikachu and all the Pokemon, and you start seeing all this influx of all these people like making fun, like usually literally making their status and getting known by just taking advantage of like, oh, I'm just gonna use the Pokemon name, like this looks like Power, you know what I'm saying? Like if you were really just promoting Palworld, it's fine, but people are really promoting Palworld by using Pokemon.
It's
but I still don't get what the threat is to the Pokemon people.
It's a parody. It's at its heart, it's essentially the parody. And
but if you're the subject of the parody, I understand.
But again, they're fans. It's their identity now.
Bro, they called him off, fam. You ain't even hard. Your heart ain't even in. They gonna get more mad at you because you trying to downside. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are in it, nigga. Your heart ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to figure out how to understand it. Your heart ain't even in it. You know what I'm saying? You would never understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's 100% it. People don't like the things that they love being made fun of. This is it.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I actually believe with Sniper too. I definitely believe they don't have.
They don't. No, that's 100%. She looked it up. We were talking about it in our Discord, and she looked it up. There's certain designs that they have copyright because you got to think some of them they're based off animals. You can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna copyright the design of Meowth." Nigga, that's a cat with a gold thing on the tail. Like, you can't do that.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, when you think about it, that's what I said. That's what I said. Even if you think about that kind of range in that, it really is hard to even kind of really put in a lawsuit, whatever. But like I said, it's really just a hype thing. Like they're really just two different games. Like I said, when you play it, it's still like because I was like asking niggas like, is this how Switch Pokemon, like the new Pokemon game that came out? It was like it's the open world aspect kind of is there, but
I heard it, and actually Nerd with the Tech talked about it earlier. I heard a lot of the new Pokemon games they glitch and lag. So that might also be
out here dying. I'm talking about just the gameplay. This ain't how we bring a Palworld up higher, man. This ain't how we doing that.
But that also might be a little what goes into it. You mad because I'm mad because why ain't my thing running like this? So fuck that thing.
I mean, because that thing been running like that for about 20, 30 years. Right? Like, you gonna like it, nigga. You gonna like it or you not. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one just came out. They like, hey, we eating over here, like literally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's a
like you can catch people. Like
the game is wild. The game is wild.
I caught a nigga on accident dead and turned the game off. I thought I fucked up. I thought I fucked up so bad, dog. I was like, oh shit.
Dog. One of the merchants, so when somebody come up to your camp, it said like an intruder showing up to your camp. And like, so it was literally just the merchant walking through. So I set up traps around. Nobody finna come through my camp. I didn't know who it was. Bro, I came back, the merchant was there dead, and I'm like, oh man, I could have bought stuff from him.
Fam, you can catch the merchant and put him in it, and when you need him, you pull that nigga out. Like, dog, I was like, bro, this shit is out of control. Like, I caught that dude, that motherfucker about to say, like, this is fraud. I'm like, oh, fuck me.
Dog.
Fuck me. Like,
between this game.
What happens if you get too much? It's frowned upon.
I don't know, but you can actually be a bad person. Like, you can illegally trade pals. You can, like, you're in the game.
So what are you using right now? Then?
I just been figuring out. I just been doing. I'm invading caves and just getting my base and everything together.
So your status is good so far.
Yeah, I'm solid. Yeah, I'm still.
Mine is very neutral as well. Same stuff.
Cause ain't nobody. Cause you can if someone actually see you do it, that's when you let shit go. Like when I caught a dude. When I caught a dude in my random time, it was because they were fighting a bunch of pals. Yeah. And I just kind of jumped in the mix because I'm trying to get the pal that they beating up. And then they just jumped around the board. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know we could do this.
So what happens? So then once you become bad, then what happens in it?
I'm assuming people gonna come after you.
Yeah, they come after you. Like it's like they like the crazy. That's also like Palworld is so much more because it's like it's damn near in the sense of like real life. Like you can't just be in towns killing people. Yeah. Even though you can.
Okay.
You can't put a ball. You can throw them in a bar. Somebody see you like this nigga doing some wild shit. You gotta get the boys in. You gotta get the boys in. Like you get your wanted. Like I'm like I ain't did none of that yet. But it's like, but it's also like it's like Minecraft. Like I said, you building a house, you doing this kind of stuff. So you get invaded. You get raided by the same motherfuckers that same people. You get raided by random pals.
But see, that's why I ended up accidentally killing the merchant because I knew that was the thing. And I'm like, I thought it was somebody invading. I'm like, I ain't even got a lot yet. Why you doing it?
With all your pals.
It sounds like this game make you paranoid as a bitch.
Bro, if you sit in the attention, if you sit at the base too long, bro, I don't walk away from my screen, bro. Like when I start playing, like I did that. I went to use the bathroom. I heard that motherfucking music come up about you getting ready. Nigga, I ain't never ran out the room.
Bro, between that and Baldur's Gate, it made me realize I need to pay more attention to who these people are. Because at the beginning of Baldur's Gate, I did the same thing. It's like it was this thing, and it was like a brain thing. And it sounded, the way he was talking to me sounded threatening. So you could just kill him.
I remember you talking. I kept him. You killed him, nigga.
Push that nigga.
Hey, this so trigger happy again.
The fact that it was a brain talking, and said, "Okay, this is the kind of game we playing." Come on.
The way he was talking sounded too threatening. So then my guy Joel, he was like, "Yeah, you know, me and the brain and the other two companions, we done took them out." I'm like, "Oh shit, he was good."
He was
I was like, oh damn.
I paused for a second. I'm like, y'all won't give me this for no reason.
Yeah.
Come on, fam.
I thought it was.
Come on.
I thought it was.
You thought it was gonna take over your brain? You thought it was game over there, man?
I thought it was too early of a test. I was like, no, dog. Get them out of
Did
here.
so trigger happy?
No,
Is it because of Elden Ring?
Yes. You know what? Probably Elden Ring. You learn you don't trust
You
nobody.
don't trust nobody
You
Elden
definitely
Ring.
don't,
G.
yeah, fam.
So another thing that happened, well, we ain't gonna talk about, but we gonna talk about like the rumors of what's going on. But you know, the search for the new Kang, and one of the things they're talking about is Jonathan. Jonathan Majors. No, yeah, not Jonathan Majors. Why can't I think of his name? Denzel's son.
Oh, you just made
John David Washington.
I heard his name floated.
His name
Coleman
floating.
Domingo was floated.
Coleman
Domingo's who I want.
You want Coleman Domingo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
Like, I mean, he got the look. Even if you were trying to keep in the kind of tone of what Jonathan Major was doing, he would fit it perfectly. Because I really wouldn't want nobody to kind of change the style of how they kind of created Kang.
I will also say, I don't know if Coleman Domingo got the time right now. That man just got booked for like 8 things in the past 3 weeks.
All villains too.
Man,
Hey,
he finna be Joe Jackson.
He put that post on the internet and it was like, say less.
He
Nigga
about to
said-
be Joe Jackson.
He about to be Joe Jackson,
He doing
bro.
the Nat King Cole biopic. And there was like 3 other things.
All aggressive people, G.
Bro, I don't want to see Domingo as Joe Jackson. I really,
Why not, bro? He just did
Bro.
they Color Purple,
He
bro.
definitely just did.
I didn't see Color Purple yet. He did Danny.
Yeah.
Because I saw somebody right before it came out that was like, let me get all the
He
Coleman
probably-
I can before I hate him after
He
this.
definitely probably gave Danny a run for his money.
They say he did amazing, bro.
Like, he definitely probably gave
Coleman
Danny.
Domingo can't do no wrong, bro. His range is up there. I can definitely see him as a Kang very well.
I just,
'Cause
like
you
I
gotta
said,
remember,
it's just the we at the time.
yeah, because you got to remember also, like he would be Kang. He wouldn't be he remains, so he wouldn't have to do that. He would just have to tap into his most nefarious Kang.
Yeah,
so,
Kang, yeah.
So he would kill that shit, bro. Hey, bro, you know what I realized about Marvel, bro, and it makes me so sad. So. You know, I was watching the Packer-Dallas game, and, you know, obviously Packers killed them, right, during that time, right? So at some point, I was just flipping back and forth to, not Infinity War, Age of Ultron.
That was on TNT?
That was on TNT, right?
You know it's on TNT.
It's always on. That's their baby boy, right? And, bro, old Marvel used to cook so hard, bro. Because, like, bro, I certain things that I didn't even remember, like, we had moments where Cap and Thor was doing like a tag team moment where they was like Cap would throw his shield and then Thor would throw the hammer and then Cap would throw somebody up and then Thor would catch it. And I'm like,
I remember that.
I'm like, yo, it was like, bro, we haven't had like dope moments like that in a while.
Yeah, they've been
bro.
on camaraderie. I mean,
In
but
a
There hasn't
while.
been a team up movie.
Yeah, it been on TNT. I mean, I didn't watch the Marvel, but
No, but even think about it, the team ups that was happening in the solo movies, they wasn't cooking like that.
Nah.
We wasn't like in Ant-Man
Yeah, I
and
mean,
the Wasp and the Conqueror, right? Ant-Man and Wasp didn't go crazy.
Look who you named. I mean,
I'm
I'm
just
that
saying,
guy.
like the Captain America Winter Soldier, they didn't really.
They didn't go crazy in there, bro. It's like,
But
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's why they the vets though. Like they were like Captain America. We talking about Captain America and Thor. Like them the vets.
But what I'm saying
They ain't no
is,
vets
like,
No,
around
I get what you
more.
mean.
even
though.
like
I
the
do get-
dialogue, even like just the things that was happening, it was just like, bro, like old Marvel used to cook so hard, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Put
Like,
the
I
whole
like,
thing back.
bro, because I listen here, I'm tired of Marvel being so mid lately, bro. I'm tired. Like every
They
show,
ended their last few projects.
I
Great.
don't know. I didn't like how Echo ended.
I didn't see Echo yet.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
I like that. To me,
I didn't even understand what Echo has to do with anything. I don't understand.
street level.
Yeah, it was all,
Street level,
they
street
building
level.
out the street level.
But like I said, you know, the what's his name?
What If was good.
What If was good. That was the only thing to me that was solid front to front. Because to me,
Loki wasn't good.
I was gonna say Loki was
yeah,
good.
Loki was good. Sorry about that.
That's what I'm saying. I felt like their last 4.
I didn't see
I
Echo.
don't know
so I don't
because like I said, like Marvels to me didn't stick the landing fully. I was excited about it. It was better than when people tried to shit it when they was trying to shit on it, but it didn't stick the landing fully. Echo, I feel like the first 3 episodes was fire, but then you know what I'm saying, Secret Invasion first 3 episodes was fire, and then it ended bad. You know what I'm saying? It was just
Secret
like-
Invasion ain't
being
included in the
fired.
last 4.
First 3 episodes saying fire is kind of.
Yeah, that's been their way.
But
man.
I mean, but Secret Invasion wasn't that good to me. Well, what I will say is that I agree. I feel like the
Yeah,
movies.
last 4. Oh, that's the only movie. So
I feel like the movies aren't hidden.
Movies
like,
are-
I'm
the movies
actually
aren't, I'll
enjoying the
give you
shows.
that.
Like what you saying, you going back to Age of Ultron, that was a movie. So back then when the the movies with the core stars, and that's what I said. We haven't had a main movie again. Like we haven't. Like I said, they're still building all this ground and everything worth to even bring.
But the Marvels was supposed to be a main movie.
To who though?
That was supposed to push everything forward.
Oh, I didn't see it. I don't know. Did it push everything forward?
I mean, it did. Like, you know what I'm saying? It filled the buckets, but I think it just.
They got a lot of stories going on right now. I think what people don't realize is the multiverse thing idea really, especially when they did this moment of like not really caring about show writers and doing all this kind of shit and everybody just kind of push it out. Yeah. Like you have a lot of fucking stories out here right now and you still trying to tie all these.
So I thought that by this time when they was laying everything out that we would know where we're going. I still feel like we don't know what route we're going. And I know the situation threw everything off.
Oh no, I wouldn't talk about that. I think the strikes also didn't help.
Yeah, strikes also didn't help. But I mean, even then, I'm just like, even with the movies, that's why, like, I'm happy that Deadpool and Agatha is the only thing we're getting this year. I'm happy because I feel like they need to take a step back.
I think there's other TV shows we're supposed to get this year.
I thought
because Deadpool's the only movie for sure, but I think Eyes of Wakanda is still this year.
I thought that got pushed back too.
I don't think so. It's an animated one.
Oh. But I mean, I'm
pretty sure the Spider-Man show is still this year.
I want to get some direction.
Animated Spider-Man show. What is it? Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
I didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah. I just because like I think the big movie last year was supposed to be Quantumania.
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to drop this year. They did not cancel Agatha, by the way. Agatha is in post-production.
It's still post-production, but I thought Quantumania and Marvels was supposed to be the big movies last year to push everything. And
but I think that kind of flows with. I feel like there's something we didn't get. Because of the Kang, like because of John.
Well, they changed a lot of things. They changed. They changed that. They was because before that they was ready to move from Jonathan Majors because remember they was surprised Quantumania was in what they thought it was. That was the first inklings of it before because there was
which is crazy because even when people talk about how trash that movie was, it wasn't because of him.
No, it wasn't because of him, and that's why. But they was blaming it on him. In regards to that, because the issue was y'all let Kang lose.
To fucking Ant-Man.
That's the thing. Y'all should. He's supposed to win.
I think that's always. If that's the reason why everybody hates the movie, I think that always throws me up because I didn't see. He just sent the nigga out of the space. He didn't kill this nigga. He didn't kill him.
But they said they did. They in Loki they was like, oh, they wrapped that up. They reduced Kang. I know that was after. They were definitely reduced, but like you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I mean, if you were saying if Loki is the reason, like after they confirmed it in Loki, everybody got mad. Then I didn't say like I mean we all agreed that the movie was bad, but I'm just like bro, it was an Ant-Man movie. I've seen Ant-Man. So it's like I'm like, but the fact
he just shouldn't have ever. I think to what Bold is saying, he shouldn't have ever been in that movie. Like that shouldn't have been our first instance of Kang.
If they was going to end it like that, no. If he would have been in that movie and and somebody would have died, then we would have had a whole different outlook on that. Because that's the thing. Remember, we was like, all right, he's about to be Kang. We need to see how beastie Kang is as a threat. Then for him to be inconvenienced like that, like even if it wasn't that he killed, for him to be inconvenienced like that so easy by Ant-Man and some ants, you reduced it. Like it's like they literally did how they did the Hulk. Like everybody thinks the Hulk pussy now because of what Marvel did.
I get that.
And then wait, one thing about the Hulk. Did you hear that they did that on purpose?
What made him a pussy?
I literally heard it. I just heard somebody say that on a different podcast. They were saying like, dog, it's crazy that they did that because they wouldn't hand over the rights to the Hulk, so they said fine then. And then they made Hulk this pussy because of that. That's what I heard.
I don't think it probably. I don't think it was probably as explicit as that.
Yeah, that was definitely like.
I could fully see them saying we can't flesh out a Hulk movie because we don't have the rights to it.
So we got to be back to the background.
He's got to be a background character now.
But that's what I feel like. Like even Kang being that inconvenienced, they just reduced his beastiness. It was like,
but I mean, and that's why I guess maybe I did not know that. Like, was the Kang in that one supposed to have been the Kang?
He was Kang the Conqueror.
That's the thing.
Was he calling himself the Conqueror?
He did. Well, yeah. I don't know. To be fair, because of how they're doing this multiverse, nothing's ever.
Okay.
Nothing's ever like just 100% we know what's going on.
And this is in my vision. This is why, like I said, the movie was garbage to me because it was just Ant-Man. I didn't care about none of the Ant-Man movies. So I was happy to see Kang in it, but the follies of an Ant-Man movie is why I would have figured how he would have lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga ain't been an Ant-Man movie yet where you saw real sacrifice that really, you know what I'm saying? There's a joke behind everything. So if you're going to get rid of Kang in some way, shape, and fashion without killing him, this was perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. Yeah. It's comic book stupid, though. It's really back to original comic book stupid. It's like this, if that man has the power against Kang, this would be the only way that he would have a victory in this sense. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, that Kang that got sent out would have actually met, like wherever he lands, would meet the real Kang. Okay. Who takes, like, because I'm like, you know, there's still awards going on. So I feel like, even in the sense of who Kang, like the Kang and the Conqueror supposed to be more ruthless. Yeah. So that Kang meets the Kang Conqueror, tells him like, yeah, I got kicked out, sent out, whatever. I mean, and he like, so you lost? So you like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of like, you can't be a conqueror.
So you ain't no conqueror, bro. It's the Beyonce meme. She ain't no conqueror.
So it's like, so even if it would have been, if we would have kept Jonathan Majors and he came back and Ant-Man knows who he is, that recollection would have been like, oh, I got rid of that dude. I'm not him. Like, you talking about the dude that you beat? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, that would have been cool if they went that route, but I didn't think they were going that route.
So that's why even when the movie landed, I'm like, that'd be for everything was going on. I'm like, well, they could still like redeem themselves with this because that wasn't. Because he lost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the real Kang Conqueror wouldn't lose the fucking Ant-Man.
Yeah, remember, like, the real Kang the Conqueror, but that's why he was supposed to be the real Kang Conqueror. Yeah. Remember, he asked him, he said, wait, didn't I kill you? Well, who did he say that
No,
to?
he was like, oh, you're an Avenger.
He said,
have I killed you before?
Yeah, have I killed you before?
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's where, I feel like that's where everybody got everything from.
Yeah, we thought he was going to be Beastie, bro.
But that's why,
that was in the trailer.
All that to me got dissolved when he lost Ant-Man, because it was like,
yeah, it did.
So hold on, I'm like, you said you fought him though,
but we thought that was going to be the
difference because you got two other Ant-Mans.
But see, again, but I think what also adds to the frustration is, okay, you give us that soundbite. We think this is going to be the Kang that's Conqueror. So now we finally, because we've been at that point, it's been a year and a half that we've been like, okay, where's the direction? So he's like, oh, we about to get direction here, only for you to not give us direction again. It's like, bro, like you.
To Bo's point, and it did happen in the comics, and they could have did it, and they theoretically still could if they recast Kang.
Oh yeah.
Those lower Kangs, they do still kill Avengers. So that soundbite, all of that would have still been true.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when you get the upper Kangs, they look at it like, oh, you struggled against that one. He not a good Kang. He not one of us.
Right.
He just one of us in name only.
I mean, and would have because they would have explained more. Because I feel like even if we'd have got the Kang Dynasty like we want to, where they already kind of showed that one glimpse of all the Jonathan Majors or whatever. Yeah. You gotta have a scene of that.
You gotta have a cocky one
killing Kang.
Like, well, you gotta have a cocky one that's not good because then you build up the heroes to feel confident when they come up to the one that really, because theoretically after this, Ant-Man's gonna see another Kang and be like, I already killed one of y'all. Right. And then that's when you get you thought.
Right. Boom. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so, and that would have made sense because now you wipe it. If you would have been wiping Ant-Man out, it'd be like, this was supposed to fucking happen. Right. So everybody be like, so it'd be like, even though it'd probably end the Ant-Man, everybody be like, I'm happy with it.
That's 100% it. It was so much setup, and we're still. I can't say no payoff because maybe we'll get it someday, but we're still consistently waiting for the payoff. Yeah. I mean, that's where the issue is.
I think the biggest problem too is because we was already sold on Kang being like the Snake arc. So it's like y'all really holding up. Like, we know the arc really not going nowhere until you get through this Kang Dynasty thing that's a fuck up. Like, you already let us know this is the next arc. You know what I'm saying? Like, the next big thing. But that's literally to have your main attraction being held up because of all this shit going on. Yeah. It really is fucking hard. Like, you only get, all these I can spoon feed y'all is a little side shit because we still got the whole main timeline.
It's also because movies take so fucking long to make. Do. Yeah. There's so much working against it that it's crazy. But I want to talk DC first before we get out of here.
Yeah, I wanted to talk. That's what I was doing. I was going to move on to the next spectrum before we get out of here because I wanted to talk about the fan rumor, but because James Gunn, he won't confirm or deny it of Millie Atlock.
No, he tweeted. He put out a whole thing. I can pull that up.
Well, that's what I'm reading right now. He said, "I never said that," but then he put the emoji like he's trolling. So everybody's like, "We don't know."
His thing. Hold on, let me go back to his.
But I mean, before, while you looking that up, I think she would be a great choice for Supergirl. Old girl from
Millie Alcock, the who was younger
House
in
of
there.
Dragon?
She was who?
The
Younger in
one,
there.
in the House of Dragons.
I mean, yeah, because she's older now. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest. Anybody can be Supergirl.
Oh, don't say that.
Don't do that.
Supergirl got a very compelling story, bro.
Especially the one that they're about to adapt. That Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, that story is amazing.
She like, bro, that is a really dope ass storyline, G.
But I didn't because I don't know the drama of that storyline. I can't really depend on if anybody's acting chops would be like if that would really fit.
Right here. Like, what is he talking about? Like this is literally his threads talking about if she was the first person, and now here we are. Like, what is he talking about?
Well, I was reading an article. They had the tweet. So
Didge with the this you?
Like, oh, that article's wrong. Like,
they got they had the tweet of him doing that. So maybe I don't know. So she
matter
is.
of fact, also right below it, this one is true. Welcome to the DCU, Millie Alcock.
Oh, so he is it? All right. Well then, hey, I'm just listening. I'm just going off of the article, bro.
I just did it as a podcast directly talking about
you
this.
said you said he did the thumb thing though. Too,
Yeah,
so I mean.
yeah. But so yeah, I'm excited for it. What about you?
No, I'm really excited for it. I think she wasn't who I had picked. We did a fan casting for it a while ago. She wasn't the one who I picked, but I do think
Yeah, he wild. That's why I said
that is. I do think that it makes sense. Like I said, she played younger in there really well, so I'm excited to see it. And like I said, that storyline, the Woman of Tomorrow one, is great.
Yeah, bro.
I'm excited for that movie.
I mean, but just because in any one of Supergirl is she's more hardened than Clark
and that's what
in
this
every situation.
This storyline really differentiates the two. Like so much of what we see as Supergirl and so many other stories, they just basically make her a carbon copy of Clark.
Right, that's
Like even the Supergirl show, like
that's what I'm saying. For me, I'm like that's why.
But
that in the comics, that's not what
it's
she
more
is.
so. Usually when Superman makes that turn and then he's like getting more authoritarian. She's way more over there already.
Like literally, the best way to think about it is you got to think he lost his planet as a baby. Man remembers nothing of it. She was, let's say, 13
and witnessed
all of it,
and had to be
she
shut
had to
out.
live with that.
Yep, and then got lost and then also lived with the fact that the sole purpose that she was told to do, which was protect Clark, she up until that point of rediscovering Clark, she thought that she fucked up, and
so like her story is completely different. Yeah, and it's been trashed.
I guess you know what? I never really understood. I never really knew that was the biggest. The age difference was that big. Like she was pretty much a teenager and he was a baby.
Yep.
Yeah. She was.
So she really is a grown up. Like a grown, like as an adult, she's a grown up. Like you know what I'm saying. So I mean, I can understand her being a little bit more hard than.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I don't know why every iteration that they've shown live action wise has been, well, we just gonna make Clark Kent but in a dress.
The same reason that they do that to Batwoman and Batgirl. It's people just saying, oh, we got Batwoman, we got Batgirl. All right, let's do this, and let's just make them the same. It's like, no, once you start reading the lore, they're all
you're
different.
missing out on some crazy stuff.
Because I feel like even like the Supergirl story that was last on was like. I thought her origin story wasn't even the same. I feel like it was like Clark's story down there. Like she just kind of crashed.
In Justice League Unlimited, they told her story better. So that kind of gave you a little bit more insight. But yeah, in the Supergirl one, they took elements of it, but they didn't. They eventually turned her to a 1v1 of Clark.
So it's stuff like that. That's why I think I'm excited for this, and especially it seems like the groundwork that James Gunn is laying. Is going to be really interesting overall. So it's the right time to be excited for a DC fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited for. I'm actually.
I am too. I'm super excited.
I'm super excited actually because I'm like I'm ready to get something new. You know what I'm saying? I know that that
is also
that
fair.
But
she has other storylines that are great. Like that is true. That this specific storyline wasn't, but you could have. There's other storylines that she had that they could have used.
But like even like that what was I about to say? Shit. What was I talking about? They just threw me off.
My fault. We were talking about just all that we were talking about DC just in general. Like even you just said even that and then my fault. I definitely cut you off there.
Y'all both got a brain fart. Nigga don't know where you at.
But rumor is the next casting should be Batman. Well, said the bat signal is up. So something in the Batman family.
So cheesy. Bitch, what
cheesy.
goes up? Y'all gonna figure out a new Batman later.
Why
James Gunn's making me mad. Like, bro, get this shit out the way.
I am ready
Movies
for.
take a long time to make.
I'm ready for something to start though.
You gonna
Shit
get? I
over
think.
with,
Because in a perfect world, I want DC cooking and I want Marvel cooking.
Yeah.
I want both of them cooking. Like,
You get Penguin this year.
Yeah, though I am Team DC over Marvel, I still want Marvel to cook. I want DC to cook. I want Image Comics to come out of nowhere. I want
DC.
I want
DC
everybody
Marvel.
to get it. I want Milestone to push some shit out. You know what I'm saying? I want indie creators to make some shit. There's a lot of dope indie creators I've been diving into. I've been kind of like just learning about and checking stuff out. So yeah, man, I'm excited. So, but let's get into recommendations, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll go first. I got two. I'm gonna do the anime that I was talking about, that Higurashi, Make 'Em Cry. Yo, it's if you want a good suspense anime, and you were looking for something like to fill your bucket. This is also an older anime. I realized there's some more iterations. Shout out to Yasa. They was telling me that I watched it literally the second to last iteration of it. So it was like there's more story to the lore. So I got to go back and watch them. So I want to go ahead and do that. But it's a really dope ass storyline. I fuck with it heavily, and you know, for those who like things like Erased and just something that's just gonna make you be like, yo, what the fuck? This is a good one. And then I want to give a shout out to Fantastic Frankie. Fantastic Frankie launched her interview show that she's doing.
Oh yeah.
And you know,
shout out.
Shout out to Fantastic
so make sure
Frankie.
y'all go check her out, man. Go follow
It's
her.
dope too. It's actually
Man,
really dope.
yeah. Hey, check out, her content. She's been going crazy with just putting out stuff. One thing I like about Fantastic Frankie and the content that she puts out is that she invokes conversation within the culture, right? So it'll be something that I'm like, who's thinking about this? Like, where did this come from? And I love it when she's in her shaking the table bag, because she'll act like she'll take a character that's beloved and then find the problematic part about it and then just ask the question. And then you just see the comments on Blaze. I'm like, yo, I love it.
She called for that.
So yeah, man, make sure you follow Fantastic Frankie and her journey, and make sure you all support her new show, man. I think it's gonna be dope.
Nice. I'll go second. I'm also have two. First one actually be Zom 100. Like I said, I just finished it. I've talked enough about Frieren. That's an automatic recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
But Zom 100, like I said, it's a super fun show. It's a different take on the zombie apocalypse. All episodes are out, both sub and dub, so you should definitely check it out. It's also on Netflix and Crunchyroll, so you got a lot of places you can watch it. That one's fun. But the other one is going to be Silent Hill: The Short Message. So a horror game that got shadow dropped on Wednesday at PlayStation State of Play. Free to play Silent Hill game. It is a PlayStation exclusive.
Never heard of that one. I didn't realize
It got shadow dropped. They announced
I never heard
it.
of shadow dropping. So
They announced it. It was like, hey, this is something we got coming. And by something we got coming, we mean today, and it's free. Go ahead and download it. And it's a lot of fun. Typical Silent Hill stuff. I think it's supposed to be a prelude to they're doing Silent Hill 2 again. So that's coming this year. So I think they sort of dropped it to be like, get prepared.
Is it a single player game?
Yes. Well, I've only played it single player. I was playing it last night, and it got all the typical chase scenes and everything. It's very story driven. So she's getting messages from her friends. And that's sort of what drives the story along. So
okay, so it's one of those games where it's like like you said, it could be just a prequel, and
that's what I think, because
to get you ready for the Silent Hill 2. Okay,
because it's the remake is coming out. I don't think they gave a specific date, but they said for sure this year. So I'm wondering if they're releasing this to sort of get you prepped for that.
Oh, I mean that'd be dope though too, because it was to have, because you would definitely believe that that was probably well, let's just do to test out the new. Instead of the remake, let's just make it a little smaller, little random game. You know what I'm saying?
Because the story on it is crazy. Like I said, you get these text messages from her friend, but the friend is supposedly dead. So now you got this mystery you're trying to unravel. And obviously, like you said, as you're trying to search for stuff, that's when the chase scenes happen. And that's sort of what drives the whole story.
Get everybody ready. I fuck with it.
I haven't played a good horror game in a minute too. I'm gonna do that, yeah.
I'm going back to Palworld. I like Palworld right now. So Palworld gonna definitely be my recommendation. Go out there and butcher some pals and put some people in some Pokeballs.
Right.
And then as far as the show, I'm Sonny Boy. Sonny Boy. I already told y'all about Sonny Boy. It was really a breath of fresh air for me. So hopefully it will be the same for a lot of other people.
Now, one thing that we're gonna start doing every first podcast of the month, we're gonna get what games are you playing this month. So I wanted to kind of get what games are you playing this month, Didge?
Oh, probably most of the month will probably be Baldur's Gate. I might get some more in time in this Dungeonborn demo before it ends. Steam Next Fest is this week. So Dungeonborn, it's dungeon crawler PvPvE. It's crazy. Every time you die, you lose everything, and unlike every other game where they do that, you can't go find your stuff and get it again. It's just gone.
So really, it's permadeath.
Yeah, it's really permadeath. It's crazy because you can literally, like, even because they have the login stuff, like, oh, you get this as a reward. You don't even keep that. So I got this one, like, I'm a pyromancer. I got this one staff. It looked great.
Because you died.
It was gone. I'm like, why did you even get this?
So there's really one got to get stronger. The only way you can get stronger is by literally staying alive.
So because at a certain point, portals they like appear like that. You'll just see it it'll pop up on the map like, hey, a portal appeared, and you got to get to that, and then you can escape, and that's how you can keep your stuff for the next round.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense then. That makes more sense because you just so it really is like I said. In most cases, that's the replayability because it's like you really got to get the best loadout.
Yep.
Whether it be the random stuff, whatever, to kind of beat the board to make it to the next. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. What games you playing this month?
Palworld and pretty much what's the fucking? It's something that's finna drop. I actually really want to. I'm debating on actually buying not Suicide. What the fuck is finna drop?
I will not be playing Suicide Squad.
I will not either.
I really hope they make a turn for the better though. I really hope they. if they go free to play in 30 days, I'm gonna be salty. Well, I ain't gonna be salty. I'm gonna play it there. But Palworld and for some reason, bro, I still really been playing Call of Duty.
Call of Duty? All right.
I've been mindless shooting people.
Yeah, I've been playing GTA 5 still with the fleet, you know what I'm saying? Come fuck with us. We out here getting money, man. We've been adding more people. We added comedian Chase Anthony to the fleet. So, you know, hey, we out here getting money, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I do have a no-brainer game. Like my other no-brainer, I've been playing, I downloaded Turn Up Boy. There's 2 games. It's called Turn Up Boy Commits Tax Evasion and Turn Up Boy Robs a Bank. These are like really indie games, can like in a Zelda style, whatever, top down. But it's really just that. Like the tax evasion shit is so funny to me because it's like he rips up his tax evasion. So prior to the game, if he would give you shit, he'd just be like, "You don't fuck about this," and they really reply to it like, "Damn, turn it, boy!" Like. But he like it's like a non-talking, but it's like it's a Zelda. So he's still, you know, you fight enemies or whatever. But it's like the first game is only like a 4 or 5 hour long game.
You play Brotato? I saw that on the.
I ain't playing.
I saw it on when I was on the Game Pass. I don't know. I saw it in the Game Pass thing when I was on it last night. I was like, "The hell is Brotato?"
Yeah, Game Pass will give you some. They be having some wild
games.
But yeah, I'm just still doing GTA 5 and then 2K, man. I'll be up on 2K, man. You know what I'm saying? Just getting it in, doing at the rec. So you know what I'm saying? You see. Come fuck with me.
You see me in the playground. Say what up to a nigga.
Why can't I be at the rec, bro?
Dog.
It's the way 2K gamers be saying it. It be so funny.
You know, I think the ecosystem of 2K is a funny thing, bro.
It's amazing.
It's the closest that people use emojis and everything to real life. Like when you see niggas walk up on the court when niggas hooping and get to doing they shit, like I'll see what it's like, you know, like I watch y'all game.
It's
you know
so
what I'm
funny.
Like, having their own little emojis to make sure they. I watch it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it be like. I ain't played in so long. I should just remember how motherfuckers like.
It's so funny.
Ready Player One coming. What did they do? They just did the Neuralink that they did.
Neuralink, that's all right.
Bro, they Ready Player One coming. You gonna be at the rec. You gonna be able to go to Palworld. You gonna do all that.
But everybody doing that fucking Vision Pro is already worse enough as it is. Cause that's like.
Did you see the nigga driving the Tesla with it?
Yes. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, dog, I'm pulling up to you at the light and honking the fuck out my horn. Like, take that shit off your fucking face. Like, bro.
After had the nigga who was in the subway in New York, somebody was like, this nigga got 3,500 on his face. He must be strapped.
Like, this nigga's walking in. Like, I thought it was bad when Pokemon dropped, bro.
Pokemon Go?
Yeah, when Pokemon Go dropped, niggas walking across the street just. I'm like, bro, like.
This going crazy.
I watched some nigga stop. He didn't finish across the street. He stopped, like, hold on, pull that back. I ain't done yet. And then got across the street, like, bro, Get across the street. You ain't traffic, dog.
Bro, that's insane. But let us know what y'all playing in the comments.
Let us know what y'all playing. Let us know what y'all watching, man. OG recommendation. Make sure you go to geeksetpodcast.com. Check out all of our past episodes. We're about to get that merch store back up and running. You can still get some of the OG merch and everything like that. We're going to see all of our updates there. Make sure you go subscribe to our Patreon. Patreon.com/Geekset. This year, you guys are going to get a whole lot. Like I said, I know we took that month and a half off, so we didn't really get the feed there. But we are about to start flooding there, doing a lot of original content on the Patreon, a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of extra stuff. You're going to get introduced to a lot of the team a little bit more. We got a lot of ideas that we're going to be doing there. Make sure you join our Discord. There's a whole bunch of dope people talking dope shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just sharing things and talking about everything that's within this culture. When you see us on Sway's Universe, pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? We
throw
got
some eagles in
throw
those
some
chats.
eagles in the chat. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing with Sway's Universe over there. Got a lot more stuff. You're going to actually start seeing some of our posts and everything on their social media now. But that is going to be one of our platforms that we utilize to help uplift this culture, highlight people, highlight some of the shows and the people that we love, the celebrities, and just everything about this culture. We're going to do that on a large level. And then also, again, like Bacardi said, we out here. We're going to be traveling. So, you know what I'm saying? You see us in your city, man, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. You know, we trying to do a whole lot.
This ain't no convention pull up. We talking about pull up.
Pull up. I think what the next conventions we at, Anime MKE and C2E2. So if you
yep.
So if you're going to be at Anime MKE or C2E2, hit us up. Let us know, man. We like I said, we ain't out there on some convention shit. We out there pulling up.
Yeah,
you know
we chilling.
what I'm
That's what I'm saying. We did all that. We did
Yeah.
all the work for convention. So y'all finna just hang with us on. We just out here.
Yeah, we just out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out.
Peace.
Hey, man, I'm glad to be back.